So my name is Brittany Joseph, and I'm a bio major here at KSU.
My name is Ezra, and I go to Kennesaw State University.
So I do identify as a Christian, but I don't identify as a religious type of Christian per se. I believe more in the spiritual aspect and tapping into the Holy Spirit. I don't identify as a religious Christian because I feel like religion is not my focal point. So being strict by the book and doing certain things is not what I believe can make you right as a person morally or good in God's sight. I believe that really all we have to do is just tap into His Spirit.
I'm Michael Davis. I'm one of two owners here at Forever and a Day. Well, New Age has a lot of different definitions for different people. For me, it's more about the age of Aquarius, the keynote being freedom. Freedom to be, to express myself, to worship as the way I want, to pursue the things that make me happy. My background is I'm Wiccan. I've been Wiccan most of my life. I don't identify a lot with that now. It was more like a stepping stone to where I am now. My belief now is a lot more metaphysical as far as beliefs in reincarnation, where we've come from, coming from the stars, and where we're going.
I believe that we all have a place in this world, and instead of trying to be better than this person or better than that person, we should just all try and be the best that we can be, because we're way too unique to compare ourselves to others.
When you think about it in terms of Black Americans, Christianity was introduced to us through slavery. And from generations on after slavery ended, a lot of those values that were instilled by, white slave masters were passed on down through those Black families. And I think as, now more people are becoming or wanting to be self-aware and, figure out, okay, well, what do I believe? What speaks to me? What is actually true?
And I make sure that I surround myself around positive energy as much as I can, and I make sure that I neutralize that and I express my negative energy towards something. When I'm stressed, I like to go sing or I like to go meditate, and it releases all of the tension. I don't exactly consider negative energy a bad thing. It's just something that needs to be released in a healthy way. And I believe that meditation to me is a healthy way to release that type of energy. Sometimes I'm not thinking about anything. Sometimes I'm thinking about something. Sometimes I'm figuring out how I'm going to handle something. And I feel like meditation can come in different forms.
But the new children, they're being born, their DNA is different. Not their physical DNA, but their metaphysical DNA is different than mine. And they're coming in with the ideas of that they can do things and do things differently and better than my generation did. So they're attracted to this. Since we also went through a spiritual shift in 2012, the children being born today are the peacemakers. They will the ones that are going to bring peace to the earth, not my generation. So we understand that, and we try to nurture that. Like I said, everybody now since 2012 is starting to become more aware that there's more to life. There's a spiritual side to life that a lot of people have been denied. And so we try to help people along with that.
I guess you could say millennials and Gen Z. I feel like we're coming to a point where we are more self-aware, and we have a more thirst to be self-aware and learn more about ourselves, and come to a point where we're deciding on okay, well, what do I believe? regardless of how we were like brought up, regardless of whatever is fed to us, I feel like we are thirsty for truth.